All right, hey collective, I'm back with another one. Now, of course, I had to pull the cards for you because of the print in this book. It's kind of hard for me to find the text, because of the text. Now, the way this person writes, it doesn't necessarily jive with my slur, I want to say. However, just bear with your girl because I'm going to read each card out for you. Now, I'm going to pull them and read them in the order that they came. Now, I want to explain this book to you because it has four categories. It has the selves, the places, the tools, and the initiation. Now, three of your cards, all three of them came from the selves. Now, this is telling you to reflect on your characteristics and what the card is actually telling you to do or, to implement if you can in your life at this time. All right. Now, your bottom card came from the tools. Now, that was the tier card, and I just thought that was kind of wow. Okay, because, yeah, even though we graduate, we have been through this evolutionary process, of course, the journey never ends. It's a continuation. You learn more, you grow more, and so forth and so forth. There's so many mysteries along this journey that you're going to unfold, uncover, and that's why that cheer card was like, wow, okay. All right. Now, let me try to read this out, y'all. Now, it says, for the pilgrim, now you can look at the card and decipher any of the symbols, if you will. An outward journey is always an inward journey. Now it says this archetype, wanderer, seeks wisdom, experience, and meaning in the farthest reaches of the globe and the deepest regions of the spirit. Other people will wonder when the pilgrim will settle down and claim a more conventional life, but the pilgrim knows that the heart belongs in motion. Where there is motion, there is freedom, expansion, and growth. Responsibilities, social conventions, and logistics lull us to sleep, and soon the pilgrim becomes veiled in a slumber of the day to day. Yet when this archetype awakens, it rallies our senses of adventure and leads us out the door towards a new reality. With the pilgrim at your side, you will never lack courage, nor do you need every amenity. Travel light, travel soon. Your spirit needs it. Now, this is just telling you to be more adventurous in regards to life itself. Once you awaken to your purpose, your journey, in regards to this capitalist society, some things don't be as important to you any longer, I want to say. Now, I don't want y'all to get that confused to with having the amenities of life that you desire. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes they just become less important. Okay? Other things become more important to you. Like your peace, your happiness, you know? Now let me read the next card. Now I did get through that pretty good. Let's hopefully the next one to be that successful. Now your second card was the Judge. Now I kind of like the way they got that because it does represent duality. You understand what I'm saying? Now the Judge has an incredibly important job. They work every waking hour of every day, helping us discern what is safe, true, and just. Now that's what this card is saying, not an actual judge. Little jokey joke. Now it says when this archetype remains unconscious or is captivated by fear, the wise discernment turns into painful judgment of self and others. Because I want to say a lot of that is stemmed around belief systems. You got people out here that judge all the time. Now, I don't even want to bring that up. Let me just leave it alone. All right, now y'all get what I'm talking about. When people don't necessarily agree with your belief system, they want to judge you. You're going to burn in HELL if you don't. Now, okay. Now it says, ironically, the judge energy can be the seed of racism, bigotry, and fear mongering, just like I just said. Now, this is the judge out of balance, building walls, separating from others. When the same discerning force, when the same discerning force is made conscious and healed. However, the judge may be found advocating for civil rights causes, standing up for the underdog, providing resources for those in need, and forging again and again. Now, this forging again and again is to not get stuck in one system. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, continue to grow. Like I say, go into rooms that you've never been in before. Conversations, dialogue, theories of thought, of life, whatever that may be. Learn something new that may open up your eyes to something that you never thought to be true before. All right? You know? Allow all the facts to be introduced so that you can make a more conscious decision in regards to the lifestyles that you want to choose or lead, or you know what I'm saying? Not saying that you have to conform to any, but listen, knowledge is power, they say. All right. Now, where did I leave off at? Now it says, awakening this archetype is essential for the complex times we are in. Get your judge in order. The world needs it. All right. Now did it hide from me? Where did it go? Is it up here? Oh, it's over here. Now your last card was the shapeshifter. Now the shapeshifter has a love for theater, games, and trickery. Now the shapeshifter, in my opinion, is just like the magician. You, the alchemist, listen, the soul, really tapped into who you really are. Now let me see. Its energy appears as one thing, only to reveal a more complex story below the surface. Again, that's you. Getting in touch with your unconscious. That shadow side of yourself, those hidden desires, those latent gifts, and all that. Bringing it to the surface, boo. Some of these characteristics over here that we just read about the pilgrim and the judge. Being more down to earth, I want to say. Letting people live and letting people live. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's journey is their journey. Their awakening process is their awakening process. I utilize my voice, and that's to bring in the energies that coincide with me. I'm not out there forcing you to tap into my videos. Listen, it's your choice. All right? And I don't understand why people come to your pages day after day and try to tell you about what you're doing on your page. Ain't nobody tell you to click in. Just keep on going where you're going. Go over there and find content that coincides with you. Come on your page and tell you what to do. I don't get it, y'all. I just don't get it. The judge. That's the judge. All right? Now, let's see. Where I'm at. Now, it says the shapeshifter is within us all. It's within all of us to some degree. It is the side of ourselves that is slippery, non-committal, and experimental, and longs to dismiss the rules. And I don't see nothing wrong with that. Just listen. You ain't gotta live by no set of rules to society's confinements. Think outside the box. Do you, boo? Show life. It says we need its energy to adapt to the ever-changing landscape of our existence. And you gotta change. You gotta evolve. You gotta grow. You gotta continue to learn. You gotta improve. You know? Get a handle on this thing. Now it says, when the shapeshifter card appears, it's important to imagine you are looking at life through a kaleidoscope rather than a single focused lens. At any moment, the scene may shift, revealing a more enchanting vision than you imagine. You know, it's like a lot of times they say mind over matter. Your imagination over the matter at hand. You know, bringing in your reality. You know, if we're in the matrix, simulation, it's what you're projecting out through your eyes. Don't let these people have you around here living in fear that the world is coming to an end. You know? Now it says, where I'm at. Be wary, though. All the allure of the kaleidoscope can leave you exhausted and yearning for solid ground. Dancing long term with the shapeshifter requires a central pillar of integrity that links us back to our center. Always staying centered and balanced, connecting with the universe. Calling yourself out on your own BS. You understand what I'm saying? When you exhibit this behavior, the judge. Now, I want to say, in a lot of instances, you know, the judge does have to judge, but you understand what I'm saying. You know, you got to call out society and the status quo and all that. But when you're trying to make people conform to your idealism, is what I'm saying. That control, even in partnerships. Now, the last card was the tear, which I thought was this wow. Now, this is at the bottom of the deck. Now, the tears are droplets of letting go. Once they begin to fall, we allow the swelling tide of emotions to run its elemental course. Often the tears is what is needed in order for a conversation or situation to break into the next level of intimacy or vulnerability. Yeah. You know, if anybody out there like me, yeah, when you get emotional or even when you get angry, you start to cry. You know what I'm saying? I could cry at a commercial, child. Listen, anything that pulls on my little heartstring, here I go, swelling up. Yeah, but let it go. And you know, sometimes when you see people cry, people want to cuddle you and give you a pat. Let these people cry. They need to let that out. I told you, that's your spiritual bath, boo. Now, some say that the tears are so powerful in softening our egos that we open up a portal to the unseen world. Through our watery eyes, the ancestors catch a glimpse of us, and we are reminded of their eternal embrace. We sense our humanity, our humility, and we allow ourselves to be held. It is likely this card appears when there is grieving yet to do, a sinking down into disappointment or despair. A sinking down into disappointment or despair that, once acknowledged, will bring a shimmer of clarity to our dewy eyes. Now, I want to say that I thought this was profound because through this process, through some of these new avenues of learning, realization, there may be some tears. I know it was for me. You understand? Not that they weren't apparent before, but opening up the aperture, I want to say, and really taking a good look at how these falsehoods impaired me, I want to say, was very disheartening. However, I think that's that healing process that a lot of us have to go through. You know, you can't change it. And I think you got to see it through a different lens. Right here, with this eye right here. You see? My crystal child. The tears. And it's green. Alright, boo? Now, I don't know what I'm going to necessarily pull from this, but let's pull from my favorite cards. Now, I think that was a total message right there in itself. I really do. But let's see. Got me a little choked up. Now, I want y'all to do your little homework and go look at that movie, Fair Game, on Netflix. Now, I don't know when it came out, but let me tell y'all. That's for the people that didn't catch the last video and this may be new to you. I want y'all to look at that movie through your third eye. Because it really is embodying a lot of this as well. Okay? Now let me see. Where my cards at? Where did I put them? Where did I put them, Spirit? Oh, here they go. There are 3 cards. Now you got introspection and investigate on the split right here, which is, in my opinion, pretty much the same thing. That introspection in regards to the self. And investigate what you need to let go with this Scorpio card. All right. Now you have activate right here on this pilgrim. Now, it really is giving me pilgrimage. You know how people take a pilgrim. Now you got digest on the judge. And this is in regards to how you showing up. Some things need to be twerked. You know what I'm saying? And Mars in motion with the shapeshifter. Master builder. Building from this energy, boo. Now, the only card I think I want to recap, and this is for the people that have never been to the channel, is read out digest in regards to this judge. You know what I'm saying? Now, the shapeshifter does look like he's in motion, tapping in. And it's so funny that both of these cards are red like that right there. Now, I'm sure that this is why I showed you that these symbols on here have some type of meaning. I don't know what they mean though. Okay. I don't got no idea, y'all. Now, I think I want to pull from these and put on the side. And we're going to just move right on into the tarot. Okay? Now, this is telling you on the judge, look for the grain and release the chaff. Weed, harvest, sort. Something in the situation needs to be sorted. Now, this is talking about you a situation, or whatever you're going through, that you may be exhibiting judgmental behaviors, or even if it's at you, boo. Okay? Now it says, where I'm at. Okay. Where I'm at. Needs to be sorted, edited, or reorganized in order to bring it into harvest. Whether you're asking about a relationship or a work project or the culture in which you work. Virgo wants you to be pacific, sort and release the habit. Now I'm telling you, this movie, this is why, this is a channel movie, y'all. I promise you it is. Virgo wants you to be pacific, sort and release the habit, not a person, and change how you interact, but not necessarily with whom you interact. Now you can change the person. Now it's just saying, you can just leave, but you're gonna have to decide what that is. Now I want to also say that I'm not encouraging you to run away from every time you face a little discomfort, to see if you and that person is on the same page and you can work through your differences. We got to be adults here. We're going to have those countering situations that come up. Now, again, that all depends on what it is. Somebody putting their hands on you, that's a no-go. Cheating on you, that's a no-go. You know when to leave. But I'm just saying, minor situations, well, you didn't put the trash out or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's telling you to examine the situation for the patterns. If it's a repeated pattern, you have addressed the situation with your partner, whomever the situation is about, yourself. It's time to go. The need to be released and composted. Wait a minute. Examine the situation for the pattern that needs to be released and composted. And what seeds need to be saved for another time or planted for the next season. That's right. It's like you ain't got to waste all your energy on somebody that is not deserving of it. Hold on to your love. Rather than focusing on the faults, appreciate what is valuable about each interaction and opportunity, because you can always learn from that situation. It's like a red flag for the next time you encounter that, And that's saying, truly absorb the worth and the wonder and be healed by thereby. Now the challenge is, if you just weed the garden and don't plant or cultivate, all you have is an empty bed. Editing without creating gives you no content. Sometimes you have to ask the inner editor to take a break and let the creative process flow. Then let the editor clean and polish. Trying to see how I could relate that to the judge. It's like, you can attain the information, but if you're not practicing it, and even sometimes I see a lot of people that dictate the things that they don't even do themselves. They demand all the respect but don't give it in return. Now the gift is, this world is gloriously complex. Virgo encourages us to see how the details fit together, how the leaves and the twigs make up the forest. Like the shadow, co-create or imagine of the whole. I don't. Sometimes the wording. This world is gloriously complex. Virgo encourages us to see how the details fit together, how the leaves and the twigs make up the forest. Light and shadow co-create. Our imagination, I want to say. Rather than judge the worth of the part, pay attention to the necessary role each piece plays. Now it's right here on the judge as I'm reading the Virgo card. Now the chaff protects the wheat so it can grow, and therefore has value even if it's not edible. Perceive not just with your mind, but with your mind, heart, and soul together. You know, sometimes let me just let that go. Okay, I'm not the author, y'all. All right. Now it's telling you to investigate. Everything I just said, that's what came out. The Sheba, right here. That's the same thing as a shapeshifter. Unleash the wild within. Right here on activate in this pilgrim. Don't get caught up in the mundane. It's time for you to be that explorer. Now it's telling you to exchange energy to create abundance. Make plans and focus. You know? Just get outside a little bit more into the sun. Different places. And it came right back out, the trader. With exchange energy to create abundance. One more spirit. And I'm going to look for another movie. I don't know why I've been in a movie, telling you to shed old skin, the snake. However, that is that Kundalini rising, but right? It's rising. And at the bottom of the deck is take care of your needs. Now I think you're going to have a lot of time in between now and then to take care of your needs for the winter. Stock up, boo. That's all I'm going to say. Stock up. If you can. Alright, let's go. My mind went to my other card, so let me stop being hard-headed. Sometimes it do that, y'all. Now you got the Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands. Now this is you. Exchanging that energy. That pilgrim. Look, you chasing it, boo. You're going fast in the wind. It's like spirit is guiding you with this, the ego up here. Six of Wands. Some type of victory with this activation. Now, it could be so many things, but yeah, look like you're deciding to go somewhere. And whatever it's going to be beautiful, boo, with this tower. Now, again, this might have something to do with those tears. You know? Yeah, you got Temperance and Hierophant next to each other. And as I look at that girl looking out that window in wonderment and imagination, sometimes we wonder, what is it all for? Why me? Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. The Queen of Cups on digest and adjust. And loving energy. Now, I want to say also that this Knight of Swords does indicate your mind getting a little sharp. Look what's on the split. Look like you're doing it, boo. Look at that. This is all about getting that mind right, that world view. Right there, on the judge. I love it, Spirit. Look at that. I love it. Bring that thing into balance, doing that self-reflection. Look at it. You see she down there? Getting earthed and grounded with all that brown. I like it. I do look like you got some communication coming with this shapeshifter and this Mars in motion. Something that you building. Could be so many things. Whatever you thinking about, that's probably what it is, alright? Type of news, a proposal, an invitation. That invitation to life. Now it done showed up again, boo. Now you got the Chariot right here coming out on Mars in motion with the shapeshifter. Something moving rather fast. Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Now that might be that invitation. Somebody might got their eye on you. And there go the King of Cups. We got the Queen down here. I don't know. Spirit is determined to get somebody in a relationship. And there you go. Now it could be any type of gesture offer. They coming in with flowers though, boo. And it's on a victory. Now what is ever this activation and shed no skin? She looking dead at it. Kundalini rising. This would be a good depiction of that. Now if anybody, any of the queens that come out, it probably would be this one right here that I would most like to associate myself with, because she's earthly, well grounded, rounded, and all that good stuff. It's like she's the closest to the Empress, in my opinion. And look at all those figs growing out her head. Yeah. Somebody like what you're working with, boo. They checking you out. Yeah, they like you. Yeah. I think they'll take a little time with you too. Have a little patience. Now, I also want to say in regards to you, yourself, this activation. Yeah. This is you. On that victory. shed no skin. Being a little bit more compassionate. Smelling the roses. Yeah. Maybe you go outside and you look at the greenery, the earth differently. It's like a rock on the ground. It fascinates you. Something going on here with that. Now you got the Page of Wands here with digest and judge. Now it do look like you're being a little more grounded in regards to your demeanor, characteristics, more fun. Yeah. The judge. Things that you're holding on to, resentments, judgment, look like you're letting it go. And only holding the things that's dear to your heart. Yeah, look at you. Wow. Looks like balance and love to me, boo. Last two cards is the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. Now you got all the queens down here. You got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles, and the Hierophant and the Chariot, and Mars in motion. This is on motion. Now, this looks like a lot of ascension, in my opinion. A lot of growth. And diggle your dude right there. Look like they coming towards you, boo. Now, this could be so many things. Looks like things is growing. Dedication paying off. Yeah. Working on that little ego. God is such a big ego. Yeah. Look like you're doing it, boo. Very, very good. Very good. Very, very, very good. Now, let's just pull you some advice cards because we done beat the other cards up. And you have detoxify. Been telling y'all that. Shed old skin. That's what it's. Yeah. Detoxify. I've been doing it. I've been trying. Doing better, y'all. Doing better. And you have be proud of yourself on the judge and digest. Yes. Let your fears dissolve as you're here. Maybe pay attention to that. Be very proud of yourself. This is not an easy ride, y'all. Cry it out if you need to cry it out. It's so good for you. Speak your world into being. And that's on the closed deck. And that is your message, darling. And I will see you on the next one. Hopefully my cards will be here in time for me to use them. Charge them up and all that good jazz. Alright? Love you, boo. Great job.